Hi, guys. How are you? You doing good? I don't really care.
Ryan Hoppe is brought to you by Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B, for Bulla, in Largo, and at southeastbotanicals.net. Now enjoy the show.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
On three. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Dizzy's a bitch.
You know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know how we are in the system.
Oh, what up? What's happening? This is Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. We are recording live on a Saturday, but you're probably listening in the future. If you're listening in Fresno and you want to hear more of my show afterwards, search HOPPE Radio on all platforms. But give me a call and leave me a voicemail. 856-49-HOPPE. My last name is spelled HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com.
It's a very special day on the calendar.
We're celebrating National Cappuccino Day.
Yep, for a cappuccino? Want a cappuccino?
Do you enjoy cappuccino?
Cappuccino, please. No sugar.
Cappuccino?
I need a cappuccino.
Here's your cappuccino.
It's coffee and steamed milk. It's been a favorite since it was invented back in 1945.
A cappuccino?
Happy National Cappuccino Day.
That perfect pick-me-up.
Showtime.
Oh, yeah, I love me a cappuccino. It's a good fiber. Within 20 minutes, I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's probably a little bit too much information for you, but I don't really care. On this show known as Hoppe Hour, we totally discuss the things that other people don't. I was thinking about it the other day. They should do like a baseball play-by-play announcer. Like, I don't know if you could do this on Twitch or something, because they would never do it in the mainstream media, but to have stoned baseball announcers. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if you had your baseball announcers on TV, you know, just kind of doing their thing, where they're like, yo, the first pitch is here. Here, between the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays, man. Yeah. This is being brought to you by Wrigley's Bubblegum. Crap, I missed the first pitch. Look at that girl over there. Hey, you got any nachos left? I love baseball announcers. That is an underrated art, man. To make something like baseball interesting on the radio takes a real talent. It doesn't take talent to yell into a microphone like a maniac. It takes talent to go 9 innings or sometimes even 18 innings. I had that bit written down from last week, and I was sick of seeing it on my list of things to talk about. So we'll get to Hoppy's hoops later. We'll talk about the NBA, the National Basketball Association, the sport that's played on the hardwood court. I think you get the point. But I have a few critiques lately of what's going on with the NBA. First of all, the NBA package. And no, I'm not talking about when Tristan Thompson gets laid. The NBA package is only $15 a month. You get every game. It's not like the NFL where you have to pay $700 a year to get every game because they're scumbags. No, it's pretty affordable. Unless it's a game on Peacock or Amazon or ESPN, you get any game, or if it's a home game. But it's a great deal. So last night I signed up, and there was this thing it showed me. Let me load up. It's on my Instagram story, so it's going to be gone soon. But if you sign up for the NBA package, I think you will notice this too. Now, this is the same NBA that just got caught with like a gambling scandal. And they had the guts to do this. Let me load this up here. I'm looking at my Instagram stories. I love seeing my haters view my stuff. Hi, Aaron. There's a guy named Aaron Borowski or something that views everything I do. Barazis. And he does not like me, but he views everything I do. I cannot imagine viewing somebody you don't like. It says here, your order was successful. Would you like to donate to the NBA Foundation? If I may quote Randy from American Idol, I'm telling you, that is absolutely out of this world.
No. Randy? It's a no for me, dog. I don't think it was really good. No. Randy? It's a no for me, dog.
That is a no for me, dog. Paying money to the NBA that I'm already paying for to watch the NBA, to literally give you money to a foundation that I don't know what it goes to, and it doesn't even have a creative name. It says NBA Foundation. Yeah, we ain't doing that, dog. Okay. Then the other thing, when the NBA was on, NBC, not NBC, well, it was when I was a kid, like a little infant. But when the NBA was on TNT, the game would begin at the inside the NBA pregame show would begin at 7 and it would go till 7:30. Sometimes it would begin at 6:30 after showing like Animal Kingdom or whatever shows are on TNT. And then, or they would show like Gladiator, doesn't matter. So they would have the pregame show. And then the first game that was on the East Coast would go from 7:30 to 10:30. And then immediately it would go from 10:30 to about 12:31. It would go with the second game that was on the West Coast. Be like Lakers versus Warriors. Well, no, they got this post-game show with like Carmelo Anthony, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, and Maria. I figured her last name. She's freaking hot. I think it's Maria Taylor. And they have this post-game show that goes from 10:30 to 11. So then the NBA games on the East Coast, the second half, the West Coast games, don't begin till 11 p.m. I don't like that. That does not get the Ryan Hoppe stamp of approval. That made me very mad when I saw that. Just wait to have the big post-game conference, or they do show the post-game conference, but have the big post-game show with all those players right after both games. I don't need to hear the recap when I can just watch more sportsy ball. Man, that is the definition of a first-world problem. I want to ask you, Florida. Now, for people that are listening in Fresno, I got to teach you something. I don't know what the prosecution is like for local celebrities out in Fresno, but here in Florida, we protect our own. I like to use the word freaking mutants here in Florida. There is this freaking mutant named Jeff Knight. No, Jeff Knight owns a concert venue that I'm actually going to 3 upcoming concerts, known as Janice Live in downtown St. Pete. I'm going to be going to Young Jeezy and the Ying Yang Twins and Paul Wong. Then I'm going to Juvenile and Rakim and Mobb Deep, 2 different shows. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Houston, we have a problem. Jeff Knight was operating this ferry in Clearwater, and he totally wasn't on mushrooms. He was sober. If you blow a 0-0 on the blood alcohol test for alcohol, when you get into a ferry crash, you don't have to do any drug test. So what happened was this guy was operating a ferry, totally not on shrooms. And he crashes into this Hispanic family and takes someone's life. Now, you would think in any other state, that guy's getting crucified, man. The guy's getting whatever. Here in Florida, they keep pushing back the court date. And I'm the only radio personality in this area that's covering it. No one else wants to touch it because they don't want to lose inside info. Me, I don't give a crap. I don't care. You took someone's life. You're a scumbag. And it drives me absolutely nuts knowing that he'll probably get away with it. He'll probably pay off the family because money always wins here. And people wonder why Florida's a joke. It's a very beautiful joke. But there's a lot of frickin' mutants here, dude. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine you take someone's life who's Hispanic? Can you imagine if the Hispanic guy took either Jeff or someone that was related to Jeff's life? All the freaking mutants would be like, call ICE. We got to call ICE. But when it's the white guy, oh, is he okay? Fuck you. I don't really swear on this show, but that makes me very mad. And I've done all I can with this powerful tool in front of me, known as the microphone. But I can only do so much. Remember in the beginning of the year when Blake Lively, you know what I mean? Remember when Blake Lively had that whole case? It's still kind of going on, but no one really cares. Where it was her versus Baldoni. That was a sign that we had nothing else going on in our lives in the beginning of the year. Because now the thought of a Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni case mattering in our life is no good. When you have people not getting their SNAP benefits because our orange president is a fucking scumbag. I'm good. I don't care about some girl that poots a lot. Shut up. I'm a little aggressive today. All right. I was thinking about it. Remember like back in the day when you had to figure out how to do something, you would ask Google, how do you change a tire or whatever? And it would take you to a how-to page. Usually it was like ask.com or Quora or whatever. That has now been replaced by AI. I just had that random thought the other night. Well, I was trying to fall asleep at like 12:15 with the late night NBA game on. And it was just one of those things that I was like, I must write that down. That is so riveting. Oh, yeah. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. This is AI Christmas music I made. Does not sound like Christmas. Let's see if this is better. Oh, yeah. We are about 23 plus 25. We're 48 days from Christmas. And we're already seeing the commercials on like your Hulu service or whatever you use to watch TV. And it's like, come on. Can we at least appreciate Thanksgiving when we have to deal with our creepy uncles? Thanksgiving gets no respect. You might as well change Thanksgiving to Rodney Dangerfield Day. No respect. They're already playing Christmas music in Chicago. But here's the deal. That brings in ratings. So why wouldn't they? Doesn't this music make you want to dance and dance? That was my other point. So I have a Google Docs that I can access anywhere. That's how Google Docs works. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'll write down things to talk about because I just am like, have ADHD and I'll forget it. I'll be stoned as hell, going, oh, I got to write this down. Okay. This doesn't really work with Fresno, but this does work with St. Pete. There is a place called Racetrack, but it's spelled TRAC, and it's like a convenience store. And if anybody is ever, in the area of St. Pete or Florida, I suggest you go to Racetrack. They got this thing, when you get like frozen yogurt or like Menchie's or whatever, and they weigh it and it's like $14 for all the goodness. It's only $5.35. And when I tell you, I load that bitch up with gummy bears and nerds because I'm a nerd. It is so good. Every day after working for 9 hours in my 2 jobs, my radio job during the day, and have my job that's known as doing this podcast, and working for Tom Bernard, and working for Hot 97.7, sometimes I'll get the frozen yogurt before dinner. That's how I roll. Mm-hmm. Before we get into some rants, let's play this.
This morning show proudly presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Completely Obsessed with His Yard Guy.
Mr. Completely Obsessed with His Yard Guy.
Only a true genius would find 7 hours a day to spend thinking about how to make his yard greener than his neighbors.
Everyone wishes he was me now.
You've cleverly turned mowing and weed eating into a mindless act of repetitive insanity.
I feel I might come to visit now.
You not only want to kill your dandelions, you've actually thought of ways of making them suffer for their flagrant trespassing.
Die a painful death now.
So go ahead, keep edging your lawn with the precision of an Egyptian.
I hate edging.
It until they can see it from space, because in the end, someone's dog will still use it as a toilet.
Mr. Completely Obsessed with His Yard Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yo. Motherfuckers. I'm make killings. Motherfuckers. I hate. Hey, yo. Static crackles, Hoppe on the air, spilling radio secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ drama, he's the one who dares. Program director, scheming in the back rooms. Payola playlist, rigged like monsoons. Fake callers on the line, they rehearse too soon. Truth hits harder than a baseline boom. Radio snitching, Hoppe spitting the truth. Pulling back the curtain, exposing the booth. No more lies, no more disguise. He got the receipts, calling out the spies. Morning shows faker than they laughs at 6. Producers ghostwrite, hosts rate the scripts. Interns running miles, unpaid trips, while the suits sip coffee, counting clicks. He's the voice that the FM fears. Mic in hand, cutting through veneers. Pulling cards, no regard for careers. Broadcast assassin, they all in tears. Jingling, fake contests ringing. Same top 40, same song singing. Corporate puppets, strings all clinging.
Oh, yeah! Time for radio news, where I give my unfiltered opinion on this crazy business. There's not a lot happening today. All the news is about people getting laid off. But hey, at least the CEOs are getting their money. Screw you! But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I had my first paying job in radio, working for Rover's Morning Glory in Cleveland. And Cleveland has a love-hate relationship with me. They still view everything I do or whatever. And they had a guy on there named Dieter. Dieter was the musclehead of the show. Rover pretty much copies the Howard Stern formula, so he was kind of the Artie Lang of the show, but not a comedian, but like a musclehead that was funny and Italian. And his wife died of cancer, and he unfortunately has cancer. And me and Dieter have spoke about it, and I'm really sorry. but I guess he no longer is working for Rover's Morning Glory. And I saw on Radio Insight that Rover's hiring for the opening of a co-host. If you want to work in a toxic environment where you're never the problem and the host, or where he's never the problem, rather, and you're always the problem, and there's a lot of gaslighting from a host who's really talented but on the spectrum, that's your job! I just had to get that out there. There was actually no point to that. But some could say, some historians later in the future will say there was no point of Happy Hour. Let me turn this up. On TMZ.
Well, big Kylie Jenner news. She may be having a third baby soon, courtesy of Timothy Chalamet. Basically,
Oh yeah, you know he's ready to complete that process of making a baby. And you know that Kris Jenner probably brings it up all the time. She's like, let's make a baby. He's like, no, I don't want to. Let's make a baby. No, I don't. Fine, I'll make a baby.
He says that he is interested in that next stage of life, fatherhood.
He's making a mistake. He's squandering his hands. Would you want kids at his age if you were him? Why not?
Charlie's point is that he can literally have sex with anybody he wants, and Charlie doesn't is giving that up for children.
Yeah, like it's a waste.
The first trailer has dropped for Michael, the Michael Jackson biopic.
I'm wondering if they're going to cover the alleged pedophilia, or if they're going to make him out to be this wonderful guy.
Can you lower the lights for me, please?
As expected, there is no reference to any of the child abuse allegations.
He was found not guilty in the only trial.
Yeah, but the trial still happened.
But he also paid $20 million to settle a civil case.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
It was a big part of his life.
Travis Kelce took Taylor Swift out on a nice date night.
They're in New York, and Blake Lively, she's in New York.
You're thinking, oh, she's in town.
She's a hag!
And didn't call me again.
That's right. She's never gonna call her.
They're friends.
They are
I don't like this woman. She's not naughty. Shut your mouth.
not, and she will, and it will never be again.
Yes, they are.
I can't listen to you. Shut up!
I don't care what you say.
I know you don't. You're a cackling hen.
You can't talk to crazy.
Okay, then let's move on.
She set herself up there.
Good point.
Kim Kardashian found out someone put a hit on her life.
The bar exam is 3 months away. I am feeling overwhelmed. Someone from prison was like, this person put a hit out on your life.
Someone from prison's like, hey, I have a solution. Let's run a train. Woo! Let's get this going. You know, she loves trains.
She's studying for the bar in this preview, and it comes out after we find out if she passed or not.
Well, this is a good excuse then.
It's all excuses. She said the AI thing too.
Can we take a quick poll about who's really insecure? Who here hopes she passes?
Oh, I hope she passes.
Who here hopes she fails?
Look, I
just... Kris Kardashian, I couldn't believe this. Plastic surgery does a lot. She's 70! Man, she's evil. She doesn't have a good intention in her body. You know?
Happy Hot Topic!
Justin Bieber is showing love for his wife, Hailey. The singer recently shared his thoughts on Hailey's latest social media post, which included a cheeky photo of her sporting a green bikini and a purple bandana.
It is underrated. She doesn't have the biggest chest, but my God! Let me speak to this! She got a big booty.
As he wrote under the November 6th Instagram post, quote, "Oh my God."
He's like, man, you haven't looked this good in a while. Are you cheating?
Meanwhile,
because I cheat! And this relationship began on cheating.
Hailey appears to be living her best life as of late. In addition to the thirst trap picture, she included highlights from her friend Kendall Jenner's 30th birthday, which also included a moment of her and her husband kissing. Other moments included in her latest post featured a game of poker.
Whatever, there you go. That's what they're doing. If that's not safe for work, we are politically correct in this world.
Happy Hot Topic!
Jennifer Lawrence is giving rare insight into how motherhood has changed her.
Remember that fappening thing? Mm-hmm. Where there was those pictures that we weren't supposed to see? Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I clam chowder all over her body.
The Oscar winner and mom of two details the intense transition in an interview with W Magazine published November 7th, telling the outlet, motherhood takes any kind of veneer off
It's weird. Who says veneer?
because now you're seeing the world through somebody else's eyes, somebody who's so much more important than you are. Jennifer, who shares son 3-year-old Sai, as well as another son born...
Is it Sai like, whoop them Gundam style? Dun, 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 whoop them Gundam style! It's so 2012 reference.
earlier this year, whose name hasn't been made public yet, with husband Kirk Maroney goes on to recall how she struggled to navigate life as a new mom. Explaining, when I had my first child, I felt completely connected to my baby.
Oh yeah, he loves sucking on those titties.
But I also realized the world wasn't designed around that relationship.
What is?
Suddenly you're like, wait, how am I supposed to go back to work? Get in a car and drive away.
That is weird. You can't just leave the kid there. Mm-hmm. You hire nannies.
Get on an airplane and fly away from my baby. Like, what are you talking about?
All right, there you go. What are you talking about? Then we got this.
I can't believe I'm still talking.
No, what do you say?
That is.
You actually, no, stop crying.
Jennifer Lawrence is crying on Jimmy Fallon show.
Stop crying! No, this is fun!
That is.
Leave it to Oscar winner Jennifer Lawrence to cry on command.
I wonder if that was fake tears to be relevant.
The Dye My Love star proved she can turn on the waterworks at the drop of a hat.
Because she's fake.
While stopping by The Tonight Show on November 7th. J-Law kicked off the conversation with a confession that she felt
God, you know she has wicked farts.
nervous to return to the talk show circuit, leaving host Jimmy Fallon to reassure her that she's definitely still got it.
Whatever.
I'm nervous. I'm very nervous.
Why?
I always get nervous with these things. I think because I've been like watching them since I was little.
That is.
So it's like a talk show. I watch this. And
No,
so
but
I'm like,
you're good at this. You've done this. You're doing.
not in 8 years.
Oh, stop though.
When recalling a recently viral New Yorker profile in which she said that she thought people found her, quote, annoying early.
You are! So am I. And sometimes when you are an annoying person, you just got to embrace it and call it a day.
In her career, J-Law broke into sudden pretend sobs as she explained that she felt worried she was rambling.
I can't believe I'm still talking.
No, what do you say? You actually, no, stop crying.
All right, it's giving me douche chills. Mm-hmm. That is a term I got from the great Opie and Anthony show, but they ended up being douchebags in real life. You never want to meet your heroes. Oh, what the frick's going on with this hero, former hero of mine?
Happy Hot Topic!
I used to love watching Jimmy Kimmel. Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Kimmel is postponing an episode of his talk show over a personal matter.
I love how Maggie was trying to be like, yeah, he got canceled. Shut your ass. Trump went to Pedophile Island.
2 months after returning to his late-night talk show following a temporary suspension, the talk show host postpones the taping of Jimmy Kimmel Live's November 6th episode.
Whatever.
E! News understands that Jimmy is dealing with a personal matter. Madison Beer, who was supposed to perform during the episode, also confirms the...
She was really irrelevant, but then when she's been getting banged up by Justin Herbert, no, she is. She was supposed to be at a concert called Hot 1015 Summer Jam in 2018, but the tickets did not sell, so she performed on the beach, and she was kind of a bitch.
News on social media. She writes on her Instagram story, due to unforeseen circumstances, Jimmy Kimmel Live needed to reschedule my performance that was originally scheduled to air tonight to a later date.
You know she was probably mad about that because she's huge in the UK. She's pretty much bigger than anywhere besides America.
The 26-year-old continues, I'll share more details on timing when I can. I can't wait for you all to see it.
Whatever.
Jimmy's brief hiatus comes less than 2 months after his show went on a sudden pause, and
God, he has a punchable face. Just want to bitch slap him. That's my thing. I don't like punching people. But bitch slapping? He just has bitch slap face. You know what I mean?
he was suspended indefinitely due to comments made during his September.
All right, we don't need to relive that. What's going on here?
It shows me just how, I guess, prudish we are.
Oh, it is.
Jacob Elordi responds to criticism surrounding one of Saltburn's most infamous scenes.
Man, if you're bothered by a scene in a TV show, you're a loser! Has no impact on your life.
During the November 6th episode of Entertainment Weekly's Awardist podcast, the actor shares his thoughts on viewers'
God, everyone's got a podcast now.
Visceral reaction to the not safe for work bathtub scene. And yup, we're talking about that bathtub scene.
It shows me just how, I guess, prudish we are.
Whatever.
That's what was interesting to me. I was like, here's a piece of fiction with something just a little taboo, and that makes people's skin crawl.
You make my skin crawl. 856-49-HOPPY. What's going on with this person that makes my skin crawl?
Happy Hot Topic! Taylor Swift won't be taking home Grammy Gold in 2026.
She has so many friggin' Grammys, she doesn't need it.
During a November 7th live stream, the Recording Academy announces the full list of Grammy nominations with a little help from previous winners Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, Doechii, and Lizzo, to name a few. Fans were quick to point out that Taylor Swift was noticeably left off the final list of nominees after releasing her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, on October 3rd. But don't fret just yet, Swifties. The cool summer singer didn't receive any nominations simply because she didn't release music during the eligibility.
Whatever, I don't care. It's all a parasocial relationship. She doesn't know who you are, and she doesn't care.
Happy Hot Topic!
People are going bonkers for these adorable teddy bear glass cups at Starbucks.
Everybody, I don't know if it's rich people that are born or whatever. I don't know if it's the new version of, what is it called? Good old Beanie Babies. Don't know why it took so long to say that. I've smoked a lot of weed in my life. But I mean, it's just like, God, every year you got a cup at Starbucks that's just going to collect dust.
The 20-ounce holiday bottles, called Barista Cold Cups, debuted yesterday and immediately sold out. But most customers are leaving empty-handed. This is the much sought-after Barista Cold Cup. It's a bear-shaped glass mug with a green beanie and a Starbucks logo on its belly. It sells for $29.95.
$30 for that? If you're buying that, you're stupid.
But if you're looking for one, be prepared to spend a lot more.
All right. That is the movie. Idiocracy, come to life. If you're buying that and you go broke, that's on you, dog. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Sydney Sweeney went on The Late Show. Let's see how riveting this is.
Happy Hot Topic!
Look who's punching her way into The Late Show. It's Sydney Sweeney. The undisputed it girl tells Stephen Colbert she recently went skydiving.
Oh, that's so good. It's so riveting. Tell us about you getting plowed by Scooter Braun.
My cousins and I went out to the town, which is like 3 bars and 1 church, and we went bar hopping until 3 a.m. and then I was skydiving at 6.
Wait, so did you show up still drunk?
I was a little worried stuff would come out, yeah.
That's naughty. Sit on my lap. You know she gives great mouth hugs, although those teeth kind of pop out of her mouth.
Over at The Tonight Show, an elegant Jennifer Lawrence made her long-awaited return.
All right, we already heard that. There was barely anything to Sydney Sweeney on the show because she's a boring person, so they were even like, what are we going to do with this? 856-49-HOPPY. Let's see here. What do we got here?
Millie Bobby Brown and Jake Bon Jovi hit the red carpet for the first time since becoming parents. The Stranger Things actress and her hubby posed for pics at the show's season 5 premiere in Los Angeles.
It's so friggin' weird how grown up she is. Man, Drake really is mad he didn't get to hit it.
On November 6th, and mom and dad were out in full glam mode after welcoming their daughter via adoption. For the celebration of the show's final season, Millie stunned in a black dress with feathers, joking to Variety that she wore black, quote, for the funeral of the show.
That's a good point. All right. Then we got this interesting stuff right here.
Seeing you and David on this carpet together, everybody talk to me about how special that connection is.
I obviously have a really special bond with David. We have a father-daughter relationship, and we do every scene together.
Yeah, there was those rumors that David Harbour was being kind of a creep, but it makes you wonder if it was just because Lily Allen's a bitch.
I adore her, and I've been proud to watch all of them grow up and become such great.
He really did see him grow up.
Artists. I mean, I doubt it'll be the last time we'll see each other in this world or work together. This particular project has been so...
What if David Harbour is not the problem, but Lily Allen is?
Special, and we've gotten to know each other so deeply.
Holding hands.
I gotta skip over that because of copyright, but yeah, they seem to be getting along. It's all on you, Lily Allen. God, Lily Allen seems like the friggin' worst. Shut up!
Now to the legal war between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. She's asking for over $160 million in damages.
Oh, shut up! You're a terrible actress and a terrible person. Who and if you're gonna be a terrible person, at least be a good actress.
What we stand up for matters.
In newly unsealed documents, Blake claims Justin's alleged smear campaign cost her more than $56 million in lost work opportunities.
No! It's almost like being a C where it doesn't work out.
$49 million in endorsements from her beauty brand, $22 million from her beverage companies.
Whatever.
Justin's denied Blake's smear campaign claims. Also in court documents, some of Blake's potential high-profile witnesses revealed.
I gotta skip over it. It's gonna be Taylor and whatnot. There you go. There's something you're gonna learn about my show. Now, if you're listening on Hot 97.7, you're gonna realize that they can play whatever music they want because they have the licensing. Me, I'm a smaller operation with a lot of listeners, so I can't play the music. So whenever a clip starts playing the music, I abort the situation.
Gisele Bündchen pays tribute to her love, Joaquin Valente, in a sweet post. The supermodel shares...
That's the unspoken thing. She began her relationship with Tom Brady and cheating, and now she's ending her relationship by cheating on him 3 years ago with this guy, and then she'll cheat on this guy.
There's this image to her Instagram stories showing the couple, who are both of Brazilian heritage, in shadow, holding hands on the beach with a stunning sunset in the background. But a closer look at the pic reveals the two aren't alone. Also visible are the tiny feet of the pair's baby son, whose name has yet to be revealed. Last month, Gisele gave followers a rare glimpse of her and Joaquin's life together, with the celeb sharing this video compilation, encouraging fans to be active.
Whatever, you're not that inspiring, honey. You're a side chick! And that's all you'll ever be. And that's fine. But the sooner you admit that you're a side chick, the better, baby doll.
Big Sean is setting the record straight. The artist, whose real name is Sean Michael Leonard Anderson,
I'd call myself Big Sean too if that was my name.
Whose real name is Sean Michael Leonard Anderson, responds to rumors that he was seen out with a new girlfriend amid speculation that he and his partner of more than 10 years, Jhené Aiko, had parted ways. The rapper reacts to a recent Instagram post, which included the headline, Big Sean spotted with alleged new girlfriend after wasting Jhené Aiko's time for 10 years over a snippet.
Oh, it's that Jhene name. I thought that was Jean.
of a recent live stream hosted by 21-year-old YouTuber Neon. In the clip, Big Sean walks into the room and is passed by an unidentified woman. But the 37-year-old was quick to respond to the November 6th post, writing in the comment section, "Yeah, unfortunately, I never met this person in my life, LOL."
All right, there you go. He could have just banged her and not known who he was banging. He's so coked up. I'm kidding. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. There's a headline about a driverless car that ran over a cat. That's no good. I don't even want to think about that. I think got my cat laying on her bed, licking herself.
You know, you sign up for the long haul, but then it doesn't always work out like that.
For Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a divorce wasn't in his game plan.
Yeah, no one signs up and goes, "Oh my God, I want to get a divorce."
However, everything changed in 2007 when he and Danny Garcia broke up after 16 years of marriage. And for the actor, it was difficult seeing his relationship end, but more so how the family dynamic would change for his daughter Simone, now 24. Dwayne takes a serious tone as he shares on the November 6th episode of the Hollywood Reporter's Awards Chatter podcast.
You know, you sign up for the long haul, but then it doesn't always work out like that. And then it kind of rocks you like it rocked me, and we had a baby, and what kind of father was I going to be?
The celeb, who tied the knot with Lauren Hashian in 2019, adds that as he navigated these changes, he began to struggle with his mental health, saying on the pod, "At that time, I was really going through it. That was another bout of depression." While leaving his marriage behind was difficult, it ultimately had a positive outcome.
Women have such an easier time with breakups because they can go get plowed by whoever they want.
Dwayne and Danny kept up their positive co-parenting journey and even built a successful working relationship. After all, beyond her serving as his manager, they've spent more than a decade as producing partners through their production company, $7 Productions.
All right, good for them. That's because he had $7 in his pocket, which is kind of inspiring. Denise Richards gets a 5-year restraining order against her ex. Diddy got caught drinking some like Fanta. It was like homemade alcohol in prison. Daryl Strawberry got pardoned by Donald Trump. Let me see what we got here. 856-49-HOPPY. I'm seeing here. I'm trying to save some of the headlines for Monday because sometimes it's a slow news day on Monday. But we also got to live in the moment.
Happy Hot Topic!
It was a jaw-dropping moment in the Oval Office when a drug company executive suddenly collapsed.
And Trump just stood there like, "What do I do? I'm a stupid moron with no compassion for anybody."
While others, including Dr. Oz, rushed to help, the health secretary, Bobby Kennedy Jr., appears to vamoose.
"You're a loser!"
RFK Jr. flees the scene when
he's like, "Compassion? What do I do? I'm a sociopath that cheats on my wife."
One post, "Watch RFK skedaddle." Another, RFK Jr.'s response was to haul blank. But the White House is defending Kennedy today, saying
Of course they are. What's the White House going to say? "Oh yeah, we're a bunch of dumb mega boomers." What are they going to say?
Secretary rushed to get medical assistance and calling one journalist.
Oh, I'm sure that's what it was. It wasn't him texting Olivia Nuzzi.
Just a ghoul for suggesting RFK Jr. ran off.
Whatever.
Meanwhile, Kennedy's first cousin, Michael Skakel, who served 11 years in prison for the murder of his 15-year-old neighbor, Martha Moxley.
Only 11 years, whatever?
Is speaking out for the first time.
All right, what do you got to say, scumbag?
Had no idea when Martha was killed. Had no idea what happened.
A Kennedy not taking accountability? No way! Never happened. Show your ass. You're all a bunch of mutants. All right. I can't play this. It's all about, because it's got music on it. Katy Perry has a song about the Orlando Bloom breakup, and supposedly Justin Trudeau's a fan of it. Hell yeah! You know, he gets plowed. Well, maybe he gets plowed with a dildo, but you know she gets plowed while her music's on. She seems like the type of person that would want her music on while she's having sex. Why do I say that? She's kind of a bitch. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's time for Fresno News.
Yeah. Microphone king. Yeah. 6'9" tower, Fresno's loudest hour. Mike in his grip, got the world feeling sour. Hoppy on the block, dropping facts like boulders. Words cut sharp, lead the city on his shoulders. News so raw, unfiltered true spray. Fresno's posting every word that he say. No sugarcoat, no bow, no disguise. Hoppy in the booth, Fresno, hears it live. Fresno news, he don't hold back. Spit so bold, keep the city on track. Say it how it is, no fear, no doubt. Ryan Hoppy's the name, and he shouting loud. Hot 97, Glen 7 waves hitting the air. Hoppy got the height, but his voice takes you there. Talk so tall, every line's a skyscraper. Fresno's gospel, no need for no paper. Big man talk, he a walking headline. Every word a spark, got the city in line. Critics wanna squawk, but they can't outshine. Hoppy hour forever, Fresno's own shrine. Microphone king, 6'9" stature. Truth he sling, Fresno's main rapture. Catch him on the dial. Fresno folks gather from the heart of the city to the fields and the rafters. Fresno news, he don't hold back. Spit so bold, keep the city on track. Say it how it is, no fear, no doubt. Ryan Hoppy's the name, and he shouting loud.
Oh yeah!
Ryan Hoppy's the name, and he shouting loud.
All right, if you're listening in Fresno, unfortunately, seems like a lot of bad things happen in Fresno, but I know that's not all at Fresno. That's just the news. So, if you ever have a headline you want covered on Fresno News, on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe, heard on Hot 97.7, which is at hot977fmradio.com, and you can get the little app or listen live, let me know. Because I don't want to keep just covering the news. Leave me the voicemail, 856-49-HOPPE, H-O-P-P-E. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Town enforcement. Recent sightings of immigration agents at the Fresno County Superior Courthouse are prompting concerns among undocumented immigrants and
ICE is the bunch of biggest losers. Now, I think we have a huge problem in this country when it comes to the thing unknown as immigration. But ICE is a bunch of douchebags who weren't good enough to be cops. And they want a power trip. They got small penises and small tits.
their attorneys.
An individual might show up to their hearing, and before they even enter the courtroom, ICE will sometimes be waiting on those individuals.
Thanks for joining us tonight for Action News. I'm Warren Armstrong.
Hey, good evening. I'm Margot Kim. We're live here on ABC 30, Hulu Live, and wherever you stream. Immigration attorneys tell Action News ICE sightings at the criminal courthouse have increased in recent months, and they say the government's presence in local courts is not typically where enforcement operations would happen.
Court reporter Gabe Ferris has been tracking the ICE sightings for weeks. He joins us now live from the Superior Courthouse in downtown Fresno. And Gabe, I understand you witnessed an ICE detainment.
Yes, Margot and Warren, we recently saw this play out for ourselves in the hallways here at the courthouse and wanted to know if it was part of a larger operation. With President Trump's immigration crackdown unfolding across the country, now new sightings of immigration agents at the Fresno County Superior Courthouse.
And there's been a large uptick in the number of individuals who are being detained when they're attending their criminal cases.
Fresno-based immigration attorney George Rios says ICE recently detained two of his own clients. They were undocumented criminal defendants out on bail for offenses against state law. Rios tells us they were each going to court to right their wrong.
If you're trying to do things the right way, you're trying to comply with everything, you were showing up to court.
But ICE is a bunch of losers!
but that opportunity is cut out from under you.
We've seen some of the courthouse detainments for ourselves. In July, I was here on the 3rd floor when a criminal defendant was put into handcuffs by 2 federal agents in plain clothes and then taken down the staircase. They didn't appear to leave out of the main exit, though. Now, later that day, the man's public defender confirmed in court on the record that who we saw were, in fact, federal immigration enforcement officers. With her client no longer present in court, the judge here issued a warrant for his arrest.
All right, there you go. This country's so screwed. But that's why I do this show here, to take your mind off the madness in the world. Because frankly, someone has to. You turn on the cable news, and it's the end of the world. Here, we laugh at the world.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy hour will be right back.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Here's Soulja Boy with Skating Rink. You know the song's over, it's talking about skating rink.
Hey, Real. What's up, cuzzo? Man, we gotta hit the skate rink this weekend, dog. Boy, it going down, boy. Hey, which one we going to, Soulja Boy? Man, I don't need no girls on me. Meet me at the skate rink. You gotta jump free. Meet me at the skate rink. Put on your new stunner. Meet me at the skate rink. You about to get the girl number. Meet me at the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. The skate rink, but I can't skate. With $100 bill that I'm gon' break. They know it's Soulja Boy when they look at my face. And when they look at my feet, I got me some baby. Me and Eric getting crunk cause they playing our music. All the girl walked up and all us start choosing. I hit the damn floor, knee on hit my shirt. And we gon' do the dance. Cause I be them girls on deck. Meet me at the skate rink. You gotta jump free. Meet me at the skate rink. Put on your new stunner. Meet me at the skate rink. You about to get the girl number. Meet me at the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Getting crunk up in the skating rink tonight. Mobbing with my folks and macking on these girls and starting fights. Popping collars, slanging dollars, let a fool run up. Man, he better be deep or he gon' be out of luck. Y'all hate it cause these girls can't leave me alone. Rollerblading, conversating with my stunner shades on. Cleaner than a bar soap, fresher than some bathing apes. Let me take off the ones and throw on the them girls on deck. Meet me at the skate rink. You gotta jump free. Meet me at the skate rink. Put on your new stunner. Meet me at the skate rink. You about to get the girl number. Meet me at the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink. Just bought my ticket. Walked through the door, saw a couple fine. Soulja Boy got a girl, A-Rap got a cousin. Took her to the crib, now we finna be. Hey, at the skating rink, just bought my ticket. Walked through the door, saw a couple fine. Soulja Boy got a girl, A-Rap got a cousin. Took her to the crib, now we finna be. Them girls on me. Meet me at the skate rink. You gotta jump free. Meet me at the skate rink. Put on your new stunner. Meet me at the skate rink. You about to get the girl number. Meet me at the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Hey, the skate rink. Meet me at the skate rink.
following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Beach for Booyah! And that is in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hollister I sent you, I'll hook you up. And if you want to meet me, I usually hang out there. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rubber. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DaisyBeezyHoney.com. Use promo code HOPPE. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. There. What'sChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I'll go. There. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at GetCheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. GetCheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at Shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code Hoppy to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code Hoppy to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, Hammerin Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, clocks a juke and playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout out hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
Happy Hour is now over. Happy Hour is now over. Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night
and God bless America.
Doors closing.